Hello, Chrissy family. Welcome back to my home here in Brooklyn, New York City. I'm Natasha, in case you haven't practiced with me before. We've been doing this yoga sessions now for a little bit, always Fridays at 2 p.m. For a 30-minute session. If you have any comments that you want to share, you can drop them in the chat session. I'll be looking at them later. Let me look at the comments. Oh, there we are. Perfect. And we'll go get started right away. So this 4 sessions that we have set up for you are cultivated to find the balance within. And this is a beautiful way because I think we can all agree right now, for me especially, and I feel like this is universal with this lockdown, and after probably where you're from, maybe the lockdown has been lifted as opposed to New York City. We're still down here. I've been finding myself, we're taken out of our usual routines, so it's easier to feel like you're thrown out of balance. So yoga practice, meditation, whatever it is that you practice are beautiful ways to reestablish that balance within. So even though no matter what life throws at us, international pandemic, lockdown, whatever it is, we can find some comfort of knowing how to step forward, or finding some ground and calmness within, so that we don't freak out completely, or that when we do freak out, we have practices that serve us to find balance and ground within. So we'll go ahead and start moving right away. So come onto your mat. I'm going to go ahead and walk back onto my mat. Now for today, if your knees are sensitive, you can have a blanket or a towel that you're going to go grab, but you're not necessarily going to need it. And we're going to start on our back. So go ahead, make your way onto your towel and come to lie down on your back. Check real quick just to make sure we're all good here. Perfect. Okay, and then once you find the, just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
There we go. I am so sorry about this. I had a voice, somehow my computer opened a voice file. So let's go ahead onto our mat, and now we're going to start. So if you're just joining us, take your time to come and lie down on your back. And as you lie down on your back, just take a moment here to plant your feet, bend your knees, and extend your arms by your side. And as you do so, close your eyes for a moment. And then slowly also extend your legs down the mat. And just feel the whole back of your body on the ground. And as you feel the whole back of your body on the ground, slowly you can open your eyes here if they're closed, flex your feet and zip your inner thighs together like you have one leg. And I'm really flexing my toes towards me. And then I'm gonna hook my thumbs and reach my arms up and over me and reach the fingertips way back through the wall behind me. And really stretch yourself long. Keep reaching the heels away from your fingertips like crazy, crazy, crazy. And then the tendency as we reach our arms up and over is that our ribs lift off the ground and we arch the spine. Draw the front ribs in and lift your fingertips off the earth here. So I can kind of see my arms in my side view. Take a full inhale here, stretch yourself just a little longer. And then on your exhale, hug your right shin into your chest. Give it a squeeze. On your inhale, extend the right leg down the mat and hook your thumbs above you. On your exhale, hug your left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. So then one more time. Inhale, extend legs, reach arms above you. Exhale, right knee into chest. Inhale, extend legs, reach arms up and above you. Exhale, left knee into chest. Inhale, extend arms, reach up above you, extend your legs. Exhale, right knee into chest, and now you're gonna stay here as you reach your right heel up towards the ceiling and interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Soften the shoulders down, and then actively reach through your right heel. And if the right knee is bent, that's fine, but I'm gonna try to stretch the leg as much as I can, reaching apart through my heels. Very good. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bend the knee into chest. Extend the leg down the mat. Again, hook your thumbs and reach your fingertips up and above you. And on your exhale, you're gonna hug your left knee now into the chest. Reach your heel up towards the ceiling and interlace your hands behind your left hamstring. Soften the shoulders down. Soften your jaw, releasing the bottom jaw away from the top. Reach apart through your heels like crazy. Very good. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bend the knee into the chest. One last time, extend your legs down the mat as you reach your arms up and over you. Inhale here. And then on your exhale, hug both knees into the chest. And as you hug both knees into the chest, you can rock a little left and right, massaging your sacrum on your mat. Now reach your right arm up and above you. Roll to your right side. And then press yourself up to seated. Okay, now I mentioned earlier if your knees are sensitive to bring a blanket underneath your knees. But if your knees are not sensitive, you can just come forward onto all fours, walking your hands underneath you. I'm just gonna peek forward. Okay, good. And as you walk forward with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, spread the palms, spread the fingers. And let's actually start here in child's pose. Open your knees slightly wider than your hips, big toes touch. You're gonna send your sitting bones back towards your heels and walk your hands way forward, planting the palms down as the forehead rests on your mat. Ground your palms down, extend your arms so much that your elbows lift off the ground here, but reach your sitting bones towards your heels. And then wrap your outer upper arms down, inner upper arms up. Keep your arms strongly extended. On your next inhale, slowly rock up through all fours. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. And keep lifting your sitting bones away from your heels, strongly, strongly, strongly. Soften your neck. Stay here for a couple of breaths. You can pedal through your feet if you wish to. Very good. Take one more inhale here and a full exhale. Then on your inhale, lift your heels again. On your exhale, lower your knees back to the ground, coming onto all fours, and walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Now tuck your right toes under and extend the right leg back on the mat, lifting the knee off the earth. And then walk your left fingertips on the ground in front of you. That's it. And then slowly lift your right heel in line with the hip, any amount, and reach your left palm forward like you want to handshake someone in front of you. And draw the belly to spine. Very good. Now on your inhale, reach your right leg out to the right as you swing your left arm out to the side like you want to become an airplane. And then inhale, reach back, heel reaches back, palm reaches forward. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach your right leg out to the side as you reach your left palm to the left. And then exhale, swim back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant the palm down and draw your right knee into your chest. And then slowly you can come onto your fingertips here as you step your right foot way forward. Now make sure your right ankle is right below your right knee here. And I rock forward on my left kneecap. Ground into your right heel. You can walk your hands onto your right thigh until you're ready to lift the heart, hook your thumbs, and reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Extend your arms fully and draw the front ribs in. Breathe. One more full inhale here, up through the fingertips like you did earlier on your back. Exhale, fingers to the earth. Inhale, back knee lifts. Exhale, step forward, forward fold over your legs, walking your feet forward. When you inhale, you're gonna come halfway up, walk your hands on your shins, extend the spine, and then exhale, fold over your legs. Knees can be bent here, right? Especially if your hamstrings are tight and you're kind of struggling to reach the earth, bend your knees here so you can find more length in the spine. And on your inhale, come through straight spine. So I reach my heart forward and then reach your arms out and up to stand. And then hook your arms above you as you reach towards the sky. Let's take a full inhale here. Reach up through the fingertips. On your exhale, come up and over to the right, grounding into your left foot. Inhale straight up to sky. Exhale up and over to the left. Inhale straight up to sky. Reach up, 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 up. On your exhale, dive forward over your legs as you fly your arms open. Inhale halfway up. Hands come on shins as you reach your sternum forward. Exhale, bend your knees and step your right foot way back. I'm going to spin my right heel down, so I plant the back foot down. Slowly walk your left forearm onto your left thigh and right hand onto your right hip. And bend that front knee over the ankle. Ground into your back foot. Hug your left sitting bone underneath you. Then reach your right arm up and over you, wrapping your upper arm towards you. Finding a straight line from your right heel, pressing down to the right palm, reaching up and over me. One more inhale here. Exhale, slowly plant your palms to the ground and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, lower your knees, chest, chin to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, pull sternum forward, untuck your toes. Exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Let's take a full inhale here and a full exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your knees back onto the ground, coming onto all fours. And again, if your knees are sensitive, you can bring a blanket here underneath your knees, walking your hands underneath your shoulders. Now tuck your left toes under and extend the left leg back on the mat and walk your right fingertips forward. And then lift your left heel as you reach your right palm forward like you want to handshake someone in front of you. On your inhale, reach your right arm out to the side as you reach your left arm out to the left. Space here. Exhale, reach your heel back as you reach your palm forward. Inhale, open the leg to the left as you reach your right arm out to the side. Exhale, swim back. Okay, take an inhale here. On your exhale, plant the palm down. Draw your left knee into the chest. You come onto your fingertips here to slowly step your left foot forward. Take a moment here, ground your left heel. I bend the front knee and I rock onto the top of my right kneecap. And then slowly walk your hands onto your front thigh as you lift the heart. Draw the belly to spine, strongly drawing my pubic bone towards my navel. Hook my thumbs and reach my fingertips towards the ceiling. Now, if you're struggling with balance, hands can always stay on the thigh. Like you did at the beginning of practice, reach through the fingertips. Gently draw the front ribs in. One more full inhale here. Exhale, hands on earth. Inhale, tug the back toes, back knee lifts. Exhale, step forward, forward fold over your legs. On your inhale, you're gonna come halfway up. You can keep a little bend to the knees if needed. Exhale, fold over legs. On your inhale, come through halfway up and then reach your arms all the way up, out and up to stand. Exhale, hook your thumbs above you. Yeah? On your inhale, reach up through the fingertips, ground into your feet. Exhale, ground into your right foot and come up and over to the left. Inhale, straight up to sky. Exhale, ground into your left foot now and come up and over to the right. Inhale, straight up to sky. Reach up through the fingertips. On your exhale, dive forward over your legs as you're diving into a pool of water. Inhale, halfway up, sternum reaches forward. On your exhale, you're gonna bend your knees and step your left foot way back. Spin the left heel down, ground your back foot, and then walk your right forearm onto your right thigh, left hand, left hip. Now make sure that right knee's right above your right ankle. Hug your right sitting bone underneath you. Ground into your back heel, and then reach your left arm up and over you, turning the palm towards you like you want to see what's in your hand. Find a straight line from your left heel into your left palm. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands to the ground, slowly spinning onto the ball of the back foot. Step into plank as you inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Stay here as you exhale. Slide your palms back so they anchor your lower ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. I'm going to rock on the tops of my feet. Exhale, down dog. Lift the hips up and back. Take a full inhale here and a full exhale. Now inhale in down dog. On your exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. So find a forward fold at the bottom of your mat. You can bend your knees slightly as you fold over legs. On your inhale, come halfway up, sternum reaches forward. On your exhale, bring your hands onto your hips, straight spine. Wrap your elbows back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, grounding into your feet. Exhale, step your feet together to touch. I'm going to turn towards you just so you can see better what we're doing. How are we doing? Everybody's doing well? Let me just speak forward. Hello, hello. Okay, good. Hi to Argentina. So as I bring my hands on my feet, on my hips, and I step my feet together to touch, you're now going to bring weight into your left foot and slowly draw your right knee into chest. I'm mirroring you here. Now, option, we're going to open that right knee. You can grab a hold of the shin and bring the foot towards your inner thigh for tree pose. But if that feels like, I'm losing balance here, you can always bring your foot into your inner ankle, and like that, you can always touch the earth, and that's just a little easier. But if it's available for you, grab a hold of that ankle and slide the foot into your inner thigh. Squeeze the inner thigh to the foot and the foot into the inner thigh. So they really squeeze together. And bring a prayer to your heart. And maybe you find balance here and you want to grow your palms to sky. Now what really helps me is to find a point to gaze at. It's called drishti, the visual point. And when I find a point to gaze at, I kind of have an outlook. And it's easier to soften around it. One more inhale here And then on your exhale, prayer to heart, knee to chest, step the foot down. And then just shake your left leg out and shake your right leg out. And bring your big toes together to touch and heels slightly apart. Hands on hips. Now bring weight into your right foot and draw your left knee into chest. Open the knee out to side. Now you can grab a hold of the foot and bring it into your inner thigh for tree pose. And again, if that inner thigh is too high up, you can go for your inner ankle. So like that, you're a little closer to the floor if you need it. But if the foot comes into your inner thigh, squeeze the foot into the inner thigh as you bring a prayer to your heart. And breathe here. And then if you find stability, reach your palms to sky just as much as you ground down through your left foot. And then remember, find a point to gaze at. Beautiful. One more inhale here. Exhale, prayer back to heart, knee to chest, step the foot down. And separate your feet sitting bones distance apart. Let the inhale reach the hands back, interlace the fingers. Exhale, shoulders swim back. Let the inhale lift the heart, lift the gaze up the wall in front of you. And then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Again, you can soften your knees here a little bit. Lift the shoulders away from your ears here as you reach your knuckles up and over you. Keeping your hands interlaced, on your inhale, bend your knees deeply and come halfway up. Reach the knuckles straight back and heart straight forward. And imagine you want to pull the mat apart with your feet. You'll take one more inhale here, gaze down your mat. On your exhale, release your hands to the floor and slowly walk your fingertips all the way forward into downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. On your inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower the knees, big toes touch, send your sitting bones back to heels, and rest in child's pose, forehead ground. Full inhale here. And then slowly on your exhale, roll up to sit on your shins. You're going to send your hips to the side and reach your feet all the way forward in front of you. Scoot yourself forward on your mat so you'll have space to lie down. But before we lie down, reach your hands forward. Lengthen the spine. And then maybe you lift your right shin and you plant the foot down. And then you lift your left shin and you plant the foot down. And then maybe you lift your right shin and the left shin at the same time, and you find balance in your sitting bones. And you reach your sternum towards your toes, 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 toes. One more inhale here. And then exhale, plant the feet, hands on shins. Lengthen the back of your spine as you inhale. Exhale, slowly, belly to spine, round all the way down onto your back. And you can just rest your palms wherever they naturally fall. Open your knees and bring the soles of the feet together to touch. Take a couple of breaths here to soften towards the earth. The soles of the feet are touching and our knees are wide. As you close your eyes here, observe your heartbeat. See if on each exhale you can soften the heartbeat and calm the heartbeat. You can stay here with your knees wide and soles of the feet touching. Or if you want, you can extend one leg at a time down the mat to come into your Shavasana. As we stay here in our final pose, you close your eyes. Imagine, so feel the whole back of your body on the earth. And then imagine that surface of your mat slowly transitioning or transforming into your favorite body of water. Whether that be an ocean, a lake, whatever it is. So feel the back of your body slowly floating on your favorite body of water. And your inhales and your exhales are like gentle waves rocking you into relaxation. Now you can stay here longer if you feel really happy on your favorite body of water, but otherwise slowly allow your breath to deepen. You can gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. You can reach up and over and give yourself a morning stretch. And then bending your knees, planting your feet as you slowly roll all the way to your right side. Planting your left palm into the ground as you press yourself up to seated. In a comfortable seat, let's just stay here a little longer as we close our eyes to finish and sit tall. And as you sit tall and close your eyes, just notice how you feel. And you can bring the prayer in front of your heart here. And on your exhale, bow your chin towards your chest, softening the mind towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you all. Thank you, Chrissy. I'm going to walk to the screen so I can see if you guys are writing anything, have any comments. I'm so sorry for the beginning of practice. My mic just on its own picked up a file on my computer. But we fixed it fast, so I hope that was okay and it wasn't too distracting. Thank you all. Thank you, Gaston. Thank you to everyone around the world that has taken the time to have this short practice with us. Please feel free to drop any comments or any requests that you have. We will continue with this practice of balance within for the next 3 sessions. Next week, we will again finish with a breathing exercise. We'll do some physical practice, and then we'll finish with a breathing exercise that promotes balance, alternate nostril breathing. And then we'll expand from there. I won't give you the whole program for the next 3 weeks. So 1 day at the time. That's all we can do right now, right? So be well, stay well, take care of yourself. I'll stay here just a little longer if anybody has anything they want to share in the chat section. And that's it. know, time flies by really fast when you're having fun. Okay, thank you all. Be well, stay safe, and I'm going to slowly close our practice here. And I hope to see you again next week. Take care.